that there and put this here and... Wow, that game looks really cool. Yeah, it took me like 3 months just to add the movement. You should make an ultra-realistic Japanese fighting game with super cool moves, and then you could like get weapons with insane visual effects. I think that would take years to make all by myself. Wait, that just gave me a great idea. How about I start a series where I code your simple game ideas into Roblox? But what about there's no time to waste. Give me a simple idea. An ultra-realistic Japanese fighting game with super cool moves and... Hello everybody, and welcome to the first episode of coding your Roblox ideas into Roblox. So today we're going to start with the first comment, which was by Shadow King, asking me to add a double jump into Roblox. Which, if you don't know, is when, for characters in the air, they can jump again. So I'll add that now. Okay, so after a little bit of coding, I've come up with this, and I'll explain how it works. So what we do is we get the player, since the script is in start player scripts, it references the player. We get the character, we get the humanoid, we get the user input service, which I didn't end up using, so actually no, I did end up using here, sorry. And then we set the amount of jumps they can have. So like if it was 1, then it'd just be 1 jump, like they could just jump normally. If it was 0, then they wouldn't be able to jump. And then obviously I set it to 2 because it's a double jump. So this is a cooldown you have set, which I'll explain in a second. And this is the function that allows the player to jump. So if they have, if they jump to more than 0, which means they can jump, and the cooldown is not activated, then we activate the cooldown so it can't run again. We force the humanoid to jump with this line. Then we minus a jump. We wait a second, or a fifth of a second, and then we disable the cooldown so it can run again. Then what we check here is, oh whoops, didn't end up. We do here is if they touch the ground, then the jumps reset. So pretty self-explanatory. And then we say if the player wants, like presses the jump button, whatever the jump button is, then this function will fire. And that's basically just how it works. So if I go into the game, I can jump twice. Okay, so for our next idea, Dino Dude has commented, Dinosaur game. Well, that was easy. Alright, so the next idea is given by Leponti. They asked me to add a cutscene of the player's avatar. So I guess I'll get to coding that then. Okay, I just finished coding, and I'll quickly explain what's happening. So, since the script is also inside starter player scripts, we can just reference the player, as this is local, and then we get the character, the humanoids, the part, which is here, which is the camera, then we get the actual camera, then we get tween service, and then we set this milliseconds, which I'll explain in a second. So what we do is then we create a tween here, and we set the position of where we want the tween to go, and this is the same for all the other tweens. And then this just makes sure that the camera, the camera and the camera part and the camera are on the same. So if I were to go and play the game now, see this. And yeah, that's about it. So, well, if you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!